Hey YouTube, Guan, welcome back to the channel guys. So today we're going to replace our battery and it's on the Passport 2021, and if your car have stop and go, stop and start, idle stop and start, you gotta reset the PCM because it do a internal resistance test to know the state of the battery to cancel the auto stop and start, so you don't left stranded on the side of the road if you have a bad battery. So also we're going to cover that in this video as well. We're going to reset that, and but first thing first, we want to go in the car and change and open the hood. Excuse the mess guys. So we want to open the hood first just by pulling that to the left side of the car, and it will unhook from there. Put this right here or right here, depends on how wide you want the hood to open. Once that's done, we want to take up this cover right here, and so let's get started. All right guys, so I put it right here. You can see how much the hood open up. So I'm gonna come here, just want to hold on this, push down on the rubber and pull up like this, and that will come up. Pull up on that, you can see where the other clip is. One right here, one right there. This one you can pull up on it even though we have that. Pull up, so I guess this one not working or missing. Alright. Once we pull up on that, put it to the side. Alright, so once we pull up on that, we're gonna have, alright guys, so we have this with very light pressure. We just wanna turn like that. Alright, so once we get them out, we just lift up on that. Put this right here. Just lift up on this right here. Take your time, take that out. There's a lot of little dust in here, so I'm just gonna take this off too. And dust it off. Put this back right here. You just want to pull up on it and just shake it back and forth. Alright, so it does come up just like that. Next thing we want to do, you can see you have a battery fan right here, which we're not going to take off. There's no need to, but we're going to take this right here, and we're going to start from the negative terminal. It should be 10 millimeters, so we're going to start from the negative terminal. Take that off. So we're going to come right here, start right here, 10 millimeter. That's 10 millimeter. This is to unhook the battery. I'll take this off, and now we're going to take off the first one. We're going to take off is our negative terminal. This is the battery sensor. You don't want to hold the sensor when you take it off because you might break it, so kind of hold it like this. Take it off, get that out the way. Now we can take off our positive terminal and get it out the way as well. Once that's done, we can go ahead pick up the battery cover. There's a cover is sit in. And come straight up just like that. And make sure the battery you put in is an AGM battery, because the vehicle have stop and start. You don't want to put a regular battery in it when you have stop and start. So let's go ahead and pick this up. And you can see the amount of dust and sand in this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the battery fan. Take this up. There's a clamp over here holding the positive cable to the box. We're gonna take that off as well. All right. And the reason why I take this off is because of this. If yours don't stay like that, you don't have to take it off. I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve my clamps, my battery hold on pole. This also have a battery what do you call this? A vent tube that get outside air. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out. Just slide out like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dust this stuff out and then come back in. I'm gonna find back the other battery pole that I just lose. So guys, I retrieved my battery hold on. So now I have both of them right here. Just like that. The next thing, I'm gonna go put this back in here. Okay, so now that's back in that little slot. That line up where it's supposed to be. This is the battery fan right here. As you can see, it's a little fan in there. That's the battery fan. Okay, to unplug it, this is what we squeeze right here. And unpull it. Alright, so we need to get this down. This is what the battery positive terminal was hooked into. Make sure this line up with this right here. One more thing, you have these little tab. Make sure they go down in these little hole right here. Alright, so let's do that. Find that tab right there. It goes in. I got it to sit down in the hole. I'm gonna go ahead and connect back this little thing over here and connect back the fan right here. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and get our battery. That's what we're gonna put in next. All right, guys. So this is our battery. That's the battery to use. AGM battery. The battery I take out is a group 48. All right. We're gonna connect everything first, and then we're gonna connect the positive terminal first, because that's the one we want to connect first. So this is the information I was telling you earlier for group size 48, even though you didn't see it over there, but you see it on this one. Cranking on. This one has 760 cold cranking up. So yep, remove this piece right here. Okay, get that one to go down properly. I should take off the black plastic piece first. Okay, get it off. You can just rest it back there for now. And now I want to get these, hook them back into place. Got one hook right there. Don't lose them. We'll need to hook the other one over here. Alright, so we need to get this just like that. Get our 10 millimeter. And also I'm going to show you how to reset your PCM. So it's 10 millimeter, guys. Don't need to like over tighten them, just snug them up. So that's good. I ain't gonna snug that no more. Make sure the battery ain't moving around. Just snug them up. This one right here, I want to go ahead, install our power first. Snug it up also. That's it. We want to get our negative terminal. We're going to install this now. So that's good. Now we're going to go ahead and snug this one up. It's a little high. Didn't like that. So I'm going to force it down some more. Well, not force, but push it down. And be careful of the battery sensor. You don't want to hold on to it. Alright, so it went down a little bit. Snug it up. Make sure terminal nice and tight. I'm going to go ahead and spray some battery protector on it. It's not a must, but if you have it, it's a plus. Alright, so just going to spray this. You can use whatever terminal protector you guys have. It doesn't have to be the same one I have. You can put whatever battery you want. I'm also going to link a battery below where you can put in it, or put whatever battery you want. Whatever battery you have faith in, you're comfortable using, or you can go back and use the OEM. You can do that. But the OEM battery, I don't think the OEM battery give you 4 years free replacement, so I just go this route where I get that. I'm just gonna dust this out. All right. insert that into there, put that right there. That's done. And then after this, I'm going to show you how to reset your terminal, your PCM. Alright, so here's where we want to double check our work. Make sure that's tight. I forget to put back the cable. I don't know if you can see my hand, but that's fine. I can put it back from here. Okay, so that's good. Alright guys, so we're gonna put this right here. Let's make sure it line up where it's supposed to go. I don't know what that goes into, but anyway, they put it there. And here when it clipped in this, ain't clipping into this. I don't know why, but that's fine. The next step is to, what would be our next step? Is to go do that PCM reset. Alright guys, so since we have the battery installed, it's all put back together, time for the PCM reset. So we want to come in the vehicle, make sure our light is off, our radio is off. We're going to go ahead and turn the ignition on to make sure our AC is off, our radio is off. Okay, radio is off, our lights are off, everything is off. Now we want to turn off the vehicle. So now it's off. Now we want to go to ignition. So the whole step is turn the power off. Then you want to turn on accessory, and then after accessory you want to turn on the ignition, and then after the ignition you want to start the vehicle and let it run for 1 minute, and then cut it off, and do that whole process for like 4 to 6 times, and then get a computer and check it in to make sure it reset. But I don't have the computer, so I'm just gonna do it the max amount of time, which is 6 times, and that should reset it. Once you follow all the procedure, you should be good. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to turn on our accessory mode. So that's accessory. It didn't say how long to stay in each mode either. Also, I'm going to also put up a little screenshot of it. Accessory mode, ignition mode, and then we're going to turn it on and let it run for a minute. So now it's 2:14. Let's see if it's going to go to 2:15, and then I continue the process over and over and over for like 6 times. So yeah guys, that's how we do it. Peace out. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It's very easy. Once it reach 1 minute, you start over that whole process again. You cut it off, boom, 1 time, press the button 1 time, cut it, press the button 1 more time to turn on the ignition or power on, and then start the engine, let it run for 1 more minute, and there we go. Also, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's help me grow this channel. Thank you guys for all of the support, the comments. I might not be able to reply to all the comments. And alright, so now we're at 15. I was just trying to talk to 15. So we're gonna cut the car off. Car is off. 1 button press, that's accessory mode. You're gonna see the radio come on for accessory mode. Now 1 more button press, you see the whole cluster turn on. That's ignition or car on. And then we're gonna foot on the brake, start it. It's 50. We're gonna let it run for another minute, and we'll go from there. All right.